Hello everybody, today we have a big video in front of us, so let's get right into it. Our resource pack of the day, it is Patrix. You can see it changes the armor, it changes everything. We even have a new shader to go along with it just to give it a bit more life. Our first mission is to fix up our nether. Let's turn off those shaders, and we have this little circle right here, and we're gonna push it down, making a flush with the bedrock. And we have to break all this bedrock so we can do that. So let's get this started. That's the first part done. We got the first circle, so that should be the longest part, so we have to actually map it out. So now we have to do everything in the middle. So let's get that done now. Finally, it's done. We got all this out and we got a little bit extra for a reason we're gonna find out later. So let's get the outline in right now. That's the outline done. Now let's put some grass in it. The grass is done. Now it's time to go build the dome, and let's see that right now. That's our dome done. Time to start working on the door to this. My idea is like Sandy's dome with this entrance. That's all we can do with it right now. I really have to stop building with all this iron. I do not have enough for any of it. After a mining session, we have enough to finish the door, so let's go to our decorations now. First, we're gonna work on our river with these stripped warp stems. We finished our river, now let's use this netherrack. Perfect. We just used about 30, and it gives that idea that this like fell on the roof nowhere and caused this to be burnt, and it helps the netherrack fit in more, which also helps with our deep slate bricks. Now, let's work on more of the inside, putting some trees in here, finding saplings. Our next move is to start using up these saplings, and boom, these saplings actually give a bit of life to our dome right here. A bit of brown mushrooms spread around should give us a little bit less color and show we're actually in the nether. Now it's about time to work on the actual entrance to the nether, so we're gonna use like a claw grabbing stuff from the nether. So it's gonna be real small, we don't have very much room to use. Let's get right into it. We're gonna need some more blackstone like usual, and we're also gonna go for a warp stem type look, just so we can actually use some nether blocks in this build. Again, it's gonna be real basic because we don't have enough room for it. So it's gonna be like the lamppost, but it's gonna have a claw mechanism. Now we're gonna want to start using some more chains for like the mechanism going down. So luckily we should just do around 3 and put either a trapdoor or a slab. See, this can actually seem like it's taking stuff down from there. And this trapdoor brings up like resources, netherite, netherrack. Just gets a little life, and it puts a little nether feeling into our little dome we have right here. I really need to fix my inventory situation. Why do I have 45 diamonds on me? That definitely is better. So our next move is to pretty up this area around here, and let's get rid of these ugly netherrack paths and make an actual path on the way there. First, we're gonna need to get some endstone so we can actually build a little structure by our portal. It should be more than enough, but we really have to take our beacon back soon. So let's get this started. We're gonna go for like a meatball shape. It's gonna be like an asteroid that fell from the end and landed on top of the roof, just like our dome did. Perfect, now that's done. Let's go back to the land. We have to find either an end city or pop some purple blocks so we can get our last bit of decoration for this. Let's put some of these back so we never really have to come back here ever again. So we can actually pop these quartz fruits and give them with some inrods to make our last little bit of design and add a little bit of light to our build. Now that we got the pop fruit, we can actually use this to create all the end rods we need. It's not really known a crafting recipe, but it's pretty useful. And if we put them right here, and boom, that's done. Now all we gotta do is create a path towards it. For this path, we're gonna actually start using some jungle planks, and it's just gonna be a simple jungle plank path. It's gonna look way better than the other one, and we're gonna have like signs pointing to where we need to go. It's like one right here to the end, then mechanical area. Boom. You know, it's not the best path, but at least it is a path now. We don't just have random blocks placed everywhere. I wanted to make it look like cluttered and not perfect, so I think I did a pretty good job. Our next plan is to work on this portal. We're gonna expand it, and we're gonna put it way taller put another gear in here so we can have like a floating nether portal, then make a way to get up towards it. Now the second one's down, let's use these rods and put some connectors in there. Perfect, now we can actually put the portal in there. Perfect, now for the final step, let's light this thing up. There we go. We had to go for a 3x3 one just to make it look better, fit in that actual gear. It's probably best to just make this a basic path. I didn't have to do anything too fancy, and I did, it just looks ugly. So let's get this in. We can actually connect this path to out there. That's definitely better. Now let's find a way to actually get up here. No real reason to overcomplicate it. Let's just make a basic stairway and not have it mess up with our gears anyway. This place is gonna be a big thing we're gonna do next episode. So just you wait. Like and subscribe so we can see that soon. Shameless plug out the way. So now let's actually connect this to our gold farm. So I'm gonna connect it to that cobblestone block. Then we're gonna go with gold pressure plates, so it doesn't mess with the farm any other way. Soon we have to actually like build that farm up so we can create a better auto sorter and just sort it over there, so we can actually get it running again. Because recently it's just been a filthy brown flesh. I can't even use it. I just need to stack gold blocks. We got about this much. It should give us a good amount over there. And finally, done. This is the closest that we're gonna get to yellow brick road. That costs around 3 stacks of gold blocks. So it's about time we start working on our gold farm again. Get an actual good sorter in. So let's clear this old one out now. That's gone. 90% of this is just rotten flesh. So I think we're good on that. We're running low on gold blocks because we just used it all for a brick road. We can see it's still running a little bit, but we need to find a way to get a sorter in here and get an automatic sorter so we can get those gold blocks automatically. First, we're gonna need some blocks for this. I'm gonna go get some blackstone, which we have right now from our little road. So let's go get some more over here. And the bartering farm is looking better and better each day after I get blackstone. But other than that, we should have enough for a new sorter. Perfect, now this is done. Let's get the filters in. We're gonna be zombified pickling heads. We've been up here for a while. Let's see what our new sorter's doing. Alright, looks like we got a buttload of rotten flesh. So it's good, looks like nothing's been lost. We have about, okay, it's all working. So we have like 4 stacks of gold. It just makes you think, how much gold did we lose from not doing this even sooner? So the next goal is, get this portal out of here, because that should have been gone a while ago. Removing the random, now the portal's gone, we can put a nice bow in this area, and let's move on to what's next. I think it's the pearlescent frog lights. Just mostly getting a good path over there and getting rid of that ugly glass blocks. And now if y'all need the schematics for that sorter, hit me up. It has 4 automatic gold block crafting things, and a good amount of storage for just rotten flesh. So more than you ever gonna need. Now let's focus on this side of the nether. Where exactly does this portal even go to? Oh, remember, this was the powder snow place when we were doing our frog farm a couple episodes ago. So, time to just tear this thing down. That's done. Now let's focus on our sand bit. So first we're just gonna put sandstone on the corners. Then we're gonna actually give it a little bit of decoration. A little bit of sandstone right here, boom, and boom. Time to go get that more slabs, because right now we have none in our inventory. Pretty sure those are jumbo slabs, right? Luckily, we have more than enough wood for this one, but we're gonna run out of wood too quickly. More and even more paths, but if you're still here, don't forget to like and subscribe. How did a bunny get over here? That makes no sense. Maybe that portal we just took down? But this bridge is almost finished, and we should be done with these bridges for a long time. So now, let's actually start focusing on new work. That's the nether all fixed up. It actually looks better now. But now, let's actually put some signs around so we can tell where is which, even if you didn't even know where the world was. Alright, this is just an early stuff. This can be fixed because, you know, it's not even on there. So, one thing I just noticed is I forgot about the frog lamp place. So I'll just do that off camera because I don't want to have like 15 minutes of just glass breaking, then slab placing. So now we're just gonna have a bit of sign placing, so it's kind of different, you know? We got the industrial district sign in. We're gonna work on that next episode, so don't forget to be there. Actually, I'll give y'all a little bit of taste of what the next video is gonna be like. We're gonna expand the district by our little gunpowder farm, which has been doing real well. But first, let's focus on getting this portal actually in here and replacing this cobblestone with a good amount of jungle planks. Actually, let's use planks for the entrance because maybe we should go for stone because this is more industrial and we already have a buttload of cobblestone up there. First, we actually have to take this portal out of here so we can get another one in. If we do lose a couple pieces, it won't matter because we have a lot from the portals we've been digging up. That should be a good distance for the bridge so we can actually expand. So now let's get a good area for our stuff to be over here and for a good amount of chests so we can collect them all in one area. Now let's actually get a good bit of platform around here. So this is the only place we're going to use all this jungle slabs because we've been using jungle slabs a lot this episode. It's going to be like 20 by 10. We might even put 10 more that way. This way we can get a portal here and we can actually get some chest on chest everywhere. And it just depends how much farms we end up having in our industrial district. We definitely will expand this, but now let's actually get the portal in and see where it heads us. Hopefully, we should be right in our little mechanic. Perfect, we're still connected. Just hoping that, because nether portals are weird for some reason. Our chest area is probably what we're going to do last, because we actually need to know where the farms are going to be before we actually have some stuff going towards it. This creeper one, we can just raise this bit up a bit and just have water flowing to a sorting system, but that'll be for later. This is mostly done, so let's get out of here. Over here, only needs a couple of things. We can take these emeralds back because we won't be messing with the frogs, and we can take that sugar back and that extra powder snow can get rid of. So then the frog lights are gonna be done. What do we even have in here? Whole lot of junk, so let's take this. We could always use another crafting table. Let's remove this powder snow. The next thing we gotta do is work on that glass that we placed on there on accident, which doesn't even lead anything. The only thing over there is a little golem. That bit's done. So now, we should not get confused with that. But we actually have to get a path over here, which again, I'm not gonna show you guys, I'm just gonna do it later. So now, I'm actually AFK at our frog light farm so we can actually start lighting this place up. It's been about 30 minutes. Let's get some of these frog lights and start lighting this place up the best we can. Now we have to go this way. The biggest finster light level is over here, so hopefully these frog lights should blend in quite okay. Actually, let's see how they fill with the river. You can actually see a piglin just spawned on top of our portal. Actually, right here should be a good place for some light. Purple? Sure. Yeah, purple. That is lighter. I just have to find a way to make that not put up there. Maybe carpets. Some light would do good right here. And that should be about all the light we need around here. So now, time to just move on to our last bit of road. Finally, that's the bow put on this road project. Now, let's just put a sign pointing to our frog light farm. Okay, they definitely are still spawning, because that's 3 right there. This is no gas. I've saw that one before. So let's get these out of here. Maybe they're just spawning in the entrance. Perfect. Let's dodge a little bow on that. We can leave this nether alone for a while. Because we're still here, I'm going to give you a little surprise. I'm going to actually work on another building for an underground city. If you're still here, I have a little surprise for you. We're going to work on a build for our underground city. It's not going to be too big, but it is going to be new. Main block for this one is going to be the crimson wood. Luckily, we have a huge forest right by us. We get about a stack, and that should be good. I forgot about this block. We should use some of this too. First, let's just start off with the basic box. This building is going to be tinier compared to the other ones, but it's just how we need it to be because that one's shaped so weirdly, and it helps get rid of that obsidian portal look right there. So it hides that with all this crimson oak, and we finally use all the nether plank blocks so we can actually get some new types of building in here. Now we make some rooms for the windows and add a little bit of decoration. It's going to be a 2x3 and it's going to have a little bench in front of it. Now with blackstone we can work on the roof. It's just going to be a simple slab roof because we've been using blackstone a lot and I just can't get enough of it. There's not a big source, so let's get this done. Now a bit more blackstone to the floor so we can actually have like a nether inside. This building is just going to be us where we hold all our nether items. It's just going to be 4 chests and connected to that building. Is that one? I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get the other layers of it. Now, the way we're going to actually connect these 2 buildings is going to have a gear in the middle. So let's go get some acacia to do that. And of course I have none of it because I just can't have any blocks I need. That should definitely be more than enough. We got a lot of this, and we actually got some saplings, so we can start growing them over here. But they are very close, so that doesn't really matter. Now we just get these walls right here, and that's our gear in there. And we actually have this, so we can finish the window. And that's about all we're gonna have for today. I messed that up. So y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. If you're still here, then the next episode is gonna be on the industrial district. Bye.